This shit speaks for itself. It's Red Fox, y'all.
So wild.
Like this. Canned Heat, remember them? Canned Heat, yeah, they were cool. Well, you know better than me, I think. That was my time. That's Ohio. Cooks, that is Washington, D.C., where it's 36 degrees on this Groundhog Day. You know that? He's predicting 6 more weeks of winter, in case you want to know. Well, if it's this kind of winter, all right. It's not too bad, is it? No. A group of female athletes speaking out against being forced to compete with biological men who identify as women. Here they are on Capitol Hill. Roll tape.
Playing against a biological male is not something I would do with my worst enemies. This is not about hatred or trying to stop them from doing something they love, but protecting our rights as biological women. It is just so wild that you can turn around and see a 6'4" biological man pull his pants down watching you undress, and no one is willing to stick up for you.
Well, the last speaker there was Riley Gaines. She is a former college swimmer who tied with transgender athlete Leah Thomas in the college championships. She just wrote an op-ed about her experience. It's on foxnews.com. Riley Gaines joins me now. Give me a state of play, please, Riley. Where do things stand in swimming? Could you still be swimming against a biological male if you were in those contests?
Yes, at the NCAA level, absolutely, which of course is the problem. It undermines everything Title IX was created to protect. But actually, FINA, which is the International Organization of Aquatic Sports, they were the first large governing body to take a bold move in saying that transgender women will not be allowed to compete with women unless they transition by the age of 12. So, of course, there's some caveats there. But it was a bold first step in the right direction.
And you want the NCAA to do the same thing in America?
Of course. The NCAA has shown a lack of accountability and a lack of leadership across the board. The NCAA is looking at different governing bodies per sport to make these decisions. President Mark Emmert didn't want to be responsible for a decision that has this much weight.
I understand that you were going to go to dentistry school. I believe you're going to do that, but you stopped doing that, and you're now pressing this issue. Have you become an activist on this issue?
You know, the word activist in my mind seems to have this negative connotation, but I kind of have. I was set to go to dental school this year, but now I'm working with the Independent Women's Forum, who has just been fundamental in giving me a voice and a platform and opportunities to continue speaking about this.
Have you received a lot of backlash? I imagine you have. Tell me about it.
There's definitely some, but I'm fortunate enough that I'm secure with myself. My university was extremely supportive of me, which is an anomaly. I have an amazing support system within my family and my friends, and of course I live in Tennessee, where it feels like a little safe bubble. So there's so much more support tenfold than anything negative that I've received.
No.
And of course, all of the negative comments are just either you're bad at swimming, try harder, you're ugly, or you're transphobic. And so all of those go right over my head.
I'm glad to hear it. It's great having you on the show, Riley. Come again and tell us what progress you're making. Good stuff.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Riley Gaines with us again. Thanks. Here's a good story. The owner of the New England Patriots, Robert Kraft, says he wants Tom Brady to retire as a Patriot. Kraft would re-sign Brady for just one day. That way, he can officially end his career with the team he started on. Brady began his career on the Patriots in 2000. He won 7 Super Bowls with that team. Two brothers, Jason and Travis Kelce, will make Super Bowl history when they play against each other in the Super Bowl. I don't think this has ever happened before. Ashley, come into this. 2 brothers playing opposite each other in a Super Bowl? I've never seen that.
Yep. No, it's never happened before, Stu. That's a fact. But you know what? The 2 brothers say it's something they've dreamed about since they were kids, and they've actually done it. Listen to this.
I didn't really ever fully anticipate it happening until pretty much last week. I was like, man, this could really happen.
Yeah.
We could really have a New Heights Kelsey Bowl.
My entire time I've been like, I mean, that's been the goal, is to play my brother in the Super Bowl. Now that it's actually happening, it's like, man, it's kind of sick.
Mom is going to lose,
but
mom is also going to win.
You gotta love it, don't you? And talking of mom, she says she's rooting for the offense. That's where both her sons play. She's smart. By the way, mom is also playing it safe by wearing a jersey that's a combination, there it is, of the Eagles and the Chiefs. I've got to absolutely love that one. And one last note, by the way, Jason Kelsey's wife, Kylie, is going to be at the game, of course, but she's going to be accompanied by her OBGYN, just in case. She is 38 weeks pregnant. She could give birth at the Super Bowl, and that would be a first too, I would imagine. Stu?
That would be historic, would it not? All right, thanks a lot. Professor Brandberg still sitting next to me. Who you got in the Super Bowl?
I think the Eagles are going to take it.
What's the point spread, do you know?
I don't know. I'm not a gambler. We already talked about this.
So the Eagles...
I love this story, by the way. The unsung hero here is mom. How is she going to navigate that night, right? So happy, so sad, all at the same time.
So she's going to off it.
Only a mom can do that. Only a mom can do that.
Okay. What did you say, producer? I missed that. More for Ash. Okay, yeah. Hey, Ash, come on. One of the Philadelphia Eagles rookies, Josh Sill, has been indicted on rape and kidnapping charges. Come on, tell me about that one.
Yeah, the 25-year-old backup Eagles offensive lineman now facing, as you say, one count of rape in the first degree, another count of kidnapping in the first degree, all stemming from an incident in Ohio back in December of 2019. Sills played, by the way, just one game this season. That was against the Cardinals in October. He was ordered to appear in court 2 weeks from today, which would be 4 days after the Eagles play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. The Eagles, by the way, have released a statement saying only they were aware of the legal action involving Sills, and they are monitoring the case. Stu.
Ashley, thanks very much indeed. Quick check of the markets, please. If you own any big tech stock, you're going to be happy today. Look at that NASDAQ Composite Index, up exactly 3%. That's a significant rally. A Canadian province decriminalizing heroin, meth, and other hard drugs. They think it will lead to fewer overdose deaths. We'll try to explain it. A female truck driver says California ruined her American dream. They stopped her running her own company. So she packed up and moved her family to Missouri. That truck driver is next.
Hi, airline.